Build the perfect getaway for your kids and maybe you too with this treehouse idea. Here's what you'll need to complete the project. For the tools, you'll need the following. Remember, many tools are available to rent at your local Home Depot store. Now for the materials. You will also need to gather lumber. The first thing you need to do is pick out a tree in your yard. Make sure the tree is not damaged and has deep roots. Remember, the deeper the roots, the better the foundation. Also, be sure to consider tree height. You'll want the kids to have a nice view, but make sure it's not too tall for them to climb. Now it's time to design your treehouse. Creating a blueprint will ensure you have the right materials during the build. Measure the height from the ground to the platform location, and then measure how big you want the platform. Include these dimensions on your plan. Also, include ideas for walls and railings. These will provide extra safety for the future treehouse owners. You have the plans and the materials. Now it's time to get started building the foundation. Start by setting your 4x4 posts on the concrete deck blocks. You can use scrap lumber to help hold up the posts until they're connected. Once the posts are on the blocks, connect them using 2x8 bands. Make sure they're level and attach using your framing nailer and 3-inch framing nails. Now onto the platform. Decide which direction you want to run your decking. This will determine the direction of the floor joist. Next, attach the floor joist to the tree. It's a good idea to pre-drill both the tree and the 2x8s. This will make it easier for you to install and you'll have a lesser chance of cracking the boards. You can use an impact wrench to tighten the screws. Go ahead and add remaining floor joists at 16 inches from the center. Once the joists are in place, add joist hangers with 1-inch galvanized nails. Now use your shorter 4x4 posts to cut angle braces. Cut the post at a 45-degree angle and attach to the foundation post with 3-inch deck nails. The braces add extra stability to the foundation. Next, connect the deck boards to the platform. You'll start to see your treehouse take shape. Attach decking boards with 2-inch wood nails. Remember to measure each piece as you'll have to cut around the tree and the posts. On to the walls. Use your 2x4 studs to build a frame and attach with the frame nailer and 3-inch nails. You'll need to build the frame based on the perimeter of the platform and the desired height of the roof. Then add vertical studs at 16 inches on the center. Don't forget to frame out where you've planned for doors and windows. Now for the roof. Stand 2x4s up to support the ridge beam while you're attaching it to the frame. You'll make the ridge beam using 2x6 lumber. Next, attach the 2x4 rafters at 2 feet on the center. The rafters should reach from the top plate of the walls to the ridge beam. After the gable is complete, frame up your gable end walls from the floor to the rafters with 2x4 studs. You can remove the temporary 2x4s once you're finished. Once your walls are in place, start installing the siding. Measure and cut the siding, then attach using 2 3/8 framing nails. Then nail the siding to the gable end walls. Now use the reciprocating saw to cut out your doors and windows. The next step is to add a roof to your treehouse. You'll need to cut the plywood sheathing to fit, then attach it to your rafters using 2 3/8 framing nails. Be sure to leave a gap for the tree and enough plywood for a 6-inch overhang. Now you can add trim to your doors and windows for a more finished look. The trim can be made using 1x4 and 1x6 lumber. It's a good idea to add a handrail at this point for added safety. Attach the pre-built handrail section around the rest of your deck area. Don't forget to leave space for the ladder and entrance. You can use rail connector brackets to connect the railings to the posts. Lastly, build and attach a ladder to your treehouse. You should space the rungs 7 to 10 inches apart. Use 2x4 lumber and 3-inch deck screws. Well, that's it. You have a new treehouse. Have fun! You can find everything you need to complete this project and more at the Home Depot.